playing conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He's got a crease. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this.
Makes the catch and has space. Breaks through down the left, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Went after him. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped short of that first down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
On the run, it's Smith. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Across the 40. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk in yardage there. He's across the 45.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly, once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Back in motion now. To the air. It's Joseph. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
The quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Using his legs here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
The sure hands. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
Trying to run, it's Smith. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Joseph. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Tight end makes the grab. Breaking tackles and going. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Heading left after the handoff. As the first down is still going. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Marshall. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the Badgers will stop and call their first timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Jackson. And it falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
From the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to...
He's looking deep down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Arkansas. Breaks away to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain on the scramble. He's just short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Joseph. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab made by the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
Here comes the rush. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's just a punch in the gut for this offense. They have the exact right play call. It's a good route and a beautiful ball, and he just drops it. Those are the types of plays you're going to remember late in this game. You've got to connect when it's there, and that was a dagger waiting to happen, and they can't pull it in.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Now rolling out to his left. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The Badgers will stop the clock here. Their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive. They had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Powers into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the Badgers will stop and call their first timeout.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Gonna run it. It's Russell. And he's not gonna get there. Short of the first down. Brings up 4th. So it's Arkansas in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. 14. The Razorbacks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
He's got end zone ahead. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The passing game goes clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Passes the 40. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Joseph. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking into the clear. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling.
Great quarterbacks can go above the X's and O's, and here this quarterback is able to do this. He sees that everything is covered down the field. Defense does a great job, and yet he can still be the eraser and make everybody right with his legs. He takes off, and he's able to produce a big play down the field and continue to move the chains.
He's looking to scramble. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Trying to come up with a miracle late here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Badgers! This offense really clicking.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
To throw, it's Jackson. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Wisconsin will go ahead and use their second timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Badgers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He hands it off from the gun. No, they've stopped him short. The defense